Starting live video. We're now live. All right. Hey everybody, it's Michelle from Goodness Gracious Gluten Free, and today I'm cooking with my friend Roxy and my friend Amy, and we're going to be making enchiladas for you. And this is Roxy's mom's recipe, so we're going to give her a little shout out. And Toni, thank you for the recipe, and I'm so excited to share these with you guys. So I'll start out by telling you what we have here and how you can make them at home, and then we'll give you a little demo on how to make it, and then with the magic of, you know, Instagram and Facebook, we have a set in the oven already to show you. So first off, we're going to fry our tortillas, and we have corn tortillas. They're gluten-free, and we're going to do a quick fry and put them into, I use a little tin foil baggie that I just made by folding tin foil to keep them warm, and that way if they get too crunchy when you're frying them, don't worry, they'll soften from the moisture from the little baggie of tin foil. Yeah. And then we have red chili sauce. Now, there's two kinds of sauce.
From Las Palmas.
From Las Palmas. And I NEMA tested it because it didn't say gluten-free on it, and it tested safe, so it is gluten-free. So it's the red chili sauce, not the enchilada sauce, that we made a roux with some oil and a quarter cup of cornstarch. And then we cooked it until it was nice and thick, and then we added in the red chili sauce to that. And that's what we have in this pan, and we're gonna dip our fried tortillas in this, and then put them in here, and we'll add the yummy stuff in the middle, and then roll them onto this pan. You get to see it all. It'll be awesome.
We also added some shaved garlic slices into the roux, and then brought that up, and then added water to the red chili.
Half of a can of this kind of a can.
And we added a teaspoon of cumin.
Yes. Yes.
Which is...
I just got garlic in my hair. That's awesome. You see garlic on my face, it's good. And yeah, this is the can, so it's the big one. It's not like the tiny little fella, it's the big one. And then half a can of water.
Yes.
In here. Perfect. And I'll put the recipe up on my blog probably this weekend, so that you can all have it with pictures and everything. And then, okay, so we have shredded chicken, and I was lazy and I did not want to just cook chicken breast, so I got rotisserie chicken, and I just shredded and chopped it all up. So there's rotisserie chicken in here. We have black olives, and I cut them into circles. And then we have shredded Monterey Jack cheese.
Which is yummy.
And I just bought the brick and put it in my little cheese shredder and shred it on up. We have 2 cloves of garlic and some green onions that we chopped. It might not be hot enough. I might think it turns down really low.
Yeah, just
because this one. Perfect.
So should we add?
Yeah, we're gonna add. So Roxy adds everything to her cheese, and then we'll put it into the tortilla. So she's adding in the garlic.
This is our filling, except for the chicken. We'll do the chicken by itself.
Perfect. I don't know how many of the onions you wanted to use, so I just got chopped happy.
Just gonna fluff it up.
I can't even tell you how amazing our house smells already because the first batch is in the oven. Like, I'm so ready to eat.
It smells so good.
So good.
I'm just gonna...
And the olives. And oh, when you make them on the pan, you save a little olive for the top of each one because it looks so cute.
Yes, and some cheese too.
And some cheese.
Oh yeah, this is coming apart.
Is that better?
It's hotter, but the tortilla's coming apart. So
Do you want a paper towel for it? Or a bowl or something to put it in?
I think this one is probably.
Put it in my bowl. I ruined a few, just so you know, if your oil's not hot enough. These soak up real quick in your tortilla. I ruined a few of them earlier today.
Okay, let's try it again.
So don't feel bad, just do it. They're gonna be so good.
There we go.
Is it ready now? Feels like it's ready.
So I really hope everybody had a good Valentine's Day. Did you girls have a good Valentine's Day?
I had a good Valentine's.
Wonderful.
It's so funny because the 3 of us were not together, but we all had the same food.
Steak dinner.
It must be like what to make for Valentine's Day. Everybody wants steak.
And we stayed in.
And we stayed in.
Because we always go out.
Oh, you do?
You know, we go out
Fried ones.
light fry, just like that, and then put it right in here. Perfect. Light fry on both sides. It's hard because you don't want to tear the tortilla, but at the same time you gotta be quick. Perfect. That's good.
Perfect. Yeah, I don't like going out on Valentine's Day because I don't like to fight the crowd.
No, and
Well,
then we
it's
go
too
out
hard
all
to
the
get a
time. Yeah.
reservation,
So
too.
yeah.
Yeah. So we all had steak cooked in.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Perfect.
The tortillas you can also do like you did the chili ahead of time, so that they're not too hot.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can kind of make your sides and stuff, and then that way it moves a little bit quicker. But
Okay.
this has been fun too.
Don't burn your fingers. Do you want another set of tongs?
For me? No.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're good?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
That's how it sounds. So we're just gonna take the tortilla, we're gonna dip it on both sides,
Look at all that flavor that's gonna be in these.
and then I'm gonna put it there for Michelle, and she is going to,
I'm gonna just pull things a little closer.
yeah, I'm gonna have that,
Perfect.
just do that.
Wonderful. And just a little bit of this with a little olive.
Mm-hmm.
That's too much.
That's good, actually.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Mm-hmm.
And then a little chicken. Yep. You guys, I wish you were coming over for dinner. You guys are missing out. Seriously. We are so spoiled. Okay. Onto the pan. Just like that?
Mm-hmm, just like that.
That's it.
Perfect, yeah.
Okay. Yes. So you can't see what I'm doing because it's live, so I'll try to show you. The tortilla is in here. And I just grab, make sure I get a little black olive, a little cheese, and a little green onion. Put it in the middle, and then a little chicken. And then I'm just folding it over and folding it over again. So I make like a little sleeping bag for my tortilla.
And lay it on the
And lay it on the sleeping bag opening
Yeah.
so that it doesn't fall out. Because nobody wants their toppings to fall out.
No,
No.
No way.
Not when they're this good.
that's right.
So like traditionally growing up, would you make this food with your family? Like this would be like when you all got together, or is this what you would make, or what would your family
My
make?
mom always cooked for us when we were kids growing up. As we've gotten older and we come home, this is something we say we like to do, and it's time consuming, so now we do a lot of the work and more of the steps for her. So she's 81 now, so it's not like we want her to do a lot of standing and a lot of prep work. So, and it's nice that we get to learn.
Yeah,
Like,
for
why
sure.
not? Good job, Amy.
Amy, did you grow up
I
making
wrote that one.
enchiladas? Or did you, since moving to Arizona, you become
Probably
enchilada
more
maker?
now since I lived in Arizona for so long.
Yeah.
In Chicago, not so much.
Yes, growing up, I never had Mexican food or enchiladas or tacos. I mean, tacos would be like the crispy ones that you get from the store.
Yeah.
You know, with like ground beef with no seasoning and cheese and maybe a
We
tomato.
make tacos, but that's probably the closest.
But I would say it's not like tacos. Like when we get like the straight tacos here, it's like nothing like that growing up.
No.
No.
An enchilada sauce, it's got to be a good taste.
And I'm excited because I've never had just the red chili sauce before.
Okay, what did you normally do?
Like the enchilada red chili sauce.
Oh.
So this was my first time making it this way.
That one's got a little tear, so
It's okay, I'll be careful.
good job, Amy.
I might need to tell them.
We almost had a studio audience today, but we made them go sit outside. Our husbands are all here, and
They would have talked,
I think they would have talked, or they would have like flirted with us, and then we would have started laughing
for sure.
because they're so awesome.
Just because they're silly like that.
Boys. So my youngest daughter is in Jamaica right now, and she found out we were doing this, and she was like, "Mom, make sure you save me one." So don't worry, Monica, I will save you enchilada for when you get home on Monday.
My mom is notorious for saying she feels guilty when she makes food that we all like. She'll be like, "I'll freeze you some."
I love it. You're like, okay, that is so cute.
That's really cute.
That's my mom. She's gotta make sure everyone's happy.
That's kind of like a mom thing, though.
Okay, we're gonna pour some more in here after this one.
I wish I could help you.
I got it.
I get it.
My fingers are a little saucy.
Yeah, they're a little bit on our saucy side.
Just getting dry.
We're gonna have some extra enchilada sauce, I think.
I think so too.
Ooh, that was hot.
We can freeze it for next time.
Yeah.
That one's hot too.
Okay.
Okay. I'm excited to put this recipe up for you guys, and I'll take some pictures of the steps after my fingers don't look like this, so that they'll be up on the blog for you, so you can follow along. Obviously, I don't like to handle my camera when my fingers look like this, because otherwise I'd be in really big trouble with ever being able to take a clean photo ever again.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. The cheese is now sticking to my fingers.
Yes.
You could even make, like with the extra sauce and cheese and chicken, we can even make the lazy enchiladas. Have you ever made that? Where you
Stack
layer
them?
it like lasagna?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
I think Anthony's mom called those chilaquiles.
Chilaquiles.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the
Oh.
whole.
So when I ordered that at a restaurant one time, it came with like nothing. It was just tortillas stuffed with sauce and cheese. There was no chicken or anything in it.
Oh,
So I've had it, there used to be a place in downtown Mesa
yeah.
on Country Club Road called the Blue Adobe.
Okay.
And they used to make stacked enchiladas. And it had the beans and the meat and the cheese, everything all stacked together.
Really? And so tonight we're getting a super special deal because we're going to make Roxy's famous rice and beans after this.
Yes.
We're not sharing it with you because, you know, we love y'all, but we didn't think you'd want to be with us for a few hours.
Mexican food does take a little bit of time. It is an all-day affair.
Well, we're not making tamales, so
No.
that
Yeah.
maybe that's next, but...
My mom would definitely need to be here.
Yeah. I can hear our husbands laughing on the patio. It's adorable.
We're having a good time.
We always have a good time with you guys.
Yes.
Amy's like the professional tortilla fryer over there. Roxy's like,
once that-
got it going on.
Once that oil gets nice and hot, it's a little bit easier
Yes,
to know
it
when
goes
it,
really quick.
and she's not breaking any.
Okay, so our tray is almost full, so you
Yes.
might want to just do 2 more, Amy.
I think that's it. All right, here we have
All
one
right.
Oh,
and
so
two.
then you're on the last one.
Oh, so then this is
Yeah.
you lost.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Lemon sauce. This guy's really hot.
We'll give them a hot
Yeah,
minute.
because this oil is
Yeah.
really hot. Yeah.
That's the beautiful thing about cast iron is it stays so
Gets
hot.
hot and it stays hot. Yeah.
I love it, but then you forget and you go to like lift your pan off the oven like half an hour later, and you're still burning yourself.
Is there a picture of this off?
Yeah, perfect. Amy.
I'm gonna roll one.
You gonna roll one?
I'm gonna roll one.
All right, Roxy's getting into rolling. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick because I can't touch anything. And since you're rolling the last one,
Yes. Perfect.
perfect.
I can roll that one.
I'm so excited to eat these, you guys.
Ooh, that's
So
hot,
excited.
baby. It is a hot one.
It's a hot tomato.
Hot-se-tatse.
All right, so I'll grab our other ones out of the oven so you can see them. They're not exactly the same as Roxy's because I might have made them with green sauce, so we'd have a variety. And I put them in a deep dish because I didn't know that she cooked them on a cookie sheet. So they're a little bit different, but the same idea. And I'm sure they'll be
Just as
really close to being as delicious. Ooh, my cheese got nice and crispy.
Ooh, that is fantastic. Ooh, look
All right.
at that.
So this is the deep dish version, so you can see that. And I'll post a picture of the cookie sheet ones on the blog when we're all done. That looks pretty awesome.
That
really
looks
good.
fantastic.
And I tried to do the little olive thing like you
That was
said.
so good.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's it.
Okay, so we're gonna add a little more sauce to this pan.
Yep. Do you want a spoon to scoop it with?
Yeah, we'll do a little spoon.
Here we go. There you go, Rox.
Add a little sauce. Each one.
Here, I'm gonna scoot you over so people can see that. There you go. Perfect.
So you have extra sauce, and that's what you really want to make sure you have enough sauce.
Oh my gosh,
Because you don't want them to be dry.
No,
Right.
nobody likes a dry enchilada. I'm like, what is burning me? I realized I was touching the tongs with my finger. We haven't even had very much wine yet. We had like 1 sip of wine, so I can't even say it's because I've had too much wine. I like how you laugh.
Yeah.
I know. It's because it was the
It's
yet,
true,
right?
yeah.
Yet.
Yes.
It's Friday. It's a weekend.
Friday.
Well, it's not even 5 o'clock yet, or is it?
Nope.
No.
It's 4:38. It's almost 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Somewhere.
The
Just,
Jimmy Buffett
just not
show.
here.
Oh my gosh, it looks so good.
It looks awesome.
Super saucy.
Super saucy and keeping them close together.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure
So they're friendly,
they're nice and friendly.
and that way they don't fall apart.
So we could have added a couple more.
Oh, I guess we could have. I didn't realize.
No, that's okay.
Do you want me to?
I think we're good. We're okay.
I got a
There's
lot of
plenty.
enchiladas.
Yeah.
Hope you guys are hungry.
Yeah.
We'll be taking some.
You guys save some for mom?
Oh, and then do you want me to add
Grandma
all?
Jackie says, can you please bring this
Of course we can.
Then we're gonna add a little bit of this cheese that we had left over, just over the
Perfect.
top.
Do you want an olive on each one?
And then an olive on each
So
one.
pretty.
That's what my mom would do. It's very pretty, right?
It is beautiful.
The colors look really good.
Yeah.
I think it smells really good. Looks really good.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll just be over here drooling. It's super awesome.
There you go.
Looks really
so
good.
good.
Guys, look at this.
Looks so pretty.
so pretty.
Reach.
Just about. That's perfect. Thank you. Oh, perfect.
In the oven?
In the oven they go.
About 20 minutes.
And we're gonna cook them for about 20 minutes. At what? At 375?
Sure.
375 for about 20
Can you
minutes.
take this one
Yeah, you can take it out. Do you want?
out of it?
And that's it. They will see. You can have dinner for your family or friends ready in like maybe an hour. By the time you cook everything and chop everything, maybe an hour. All right. Well, we're done here. We're gonna go have a glass of wine and enjoy the rest of our evening. Thank you, Amy and Roxy, for cooking with me.
Thanks for
Thank you,
having
guys.
us.
So thankful. And we'll see you guys soon. And I'll put that recipe up probably tomorrow or Sunday on the blog, which is blah 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 blah. GGGF taught me or goodnessgraciousglutenfree.com. See you guys.
Bye.